sir. Welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of the Budget Cup Podcast with your boy Dope Content and your boy MT Darkness in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to the Noti Gang that's here on Twitch and the Noti Gang that's on YouTube. Twitch is starting to kind of let people know we're live a little bit earlier than what they used to do. It used to take about 5 minutes. Now it came in like right at 3.5 minutes for me. I just got the notification about Dark, so it took 4.5 minutes for Dark notifications to go live, which is ridiculous. We try to, Fantastic. I wish it was just as easy to just play the podcast intro together and then just come in. But since Twitch take all day to let people know we live, we kind of just play our own intros. Then around 3 minutes, we hit the podcast intro, man. But D-Well was good. Everybody that's coming in, much love to y'all. Appreciate y'all coming in. And I got
D-Well, what's up?
I got one question to ask you before we get started, Dark. Are you feeling Ucey?
Feeling very Ucey this Sunday evening, Dope. Feeling super Ucey.
Feeling super Ucey, ladies and gentlemen. Alice, what's good? What's good, my people on Twitch? I know I ain't been streaming as much this month. I've been kind of like trying to focus on YouTube a little more. I've been doing like study videos on YouTube on how to grow and take advantage of that. I want to let y'all know the episode is brought up to you by dopecontent.com. We still have our tier 2. We're still stuck on tier 2 for the graphics card. Hey, if that's where we're going to be stuck at, let me know. I will take it down and go about it how I want, however I go about it. That's all I'm going to say. WWE fan, what's good? Anderson Savage said, can I be a professional wrestler? Hell no.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, I'm not finna go out there and be flying off the top rope, breaking my neck and all that stuff. Not happening. King said, good evening, ladies. He might be talking to somebody in the chat because he ain't talking to us. Especially with his weak-ass Packers. I know he ain't talking to us. Yeah,
yeah, I don't know who you're talking to. I'm an Eagles fan. I'm undefeated over here.
Yeah.
Hey, get your Packers out of here.
Yeah, like both of our teams are way better than yours. So I don't know why you in here. I don't know why you come in with this energy, like y'all doing something. And in 2 weeks, we gonna whoop your ass, King. I'm just letting you know. Cowboys, Green Bay, 2 weeks off the bye week. You saw we put up 49 today. Just said, y'all about to get thrashed, my guy. But shout out to King anyway, man. Shout out to my YouTubers. If you're on YouTube, I'm trying to get people to do the YouTube membership because you get more perks over there, and the streamers get more of the percentage, unlike Twitch. I just want to let y'all know. So you kind of wasting money subscribing on Twitch if you could just go to YouTube and do it. Plus, I got cheaper subscriptions on YouTube as well for you guys. King said, all I said was hi. I ain't mentioned nothing about football. You know better. You know better. You come in talking about ladies and stuff, but you know better. You know better. King is not very Ucey at all right now. Let's
not
say that.
Very Ucey at all. No.
Not very Ucey.
I can just tell by his energy he's very un-Ucey right now.
Yeah, very un-Ucey, man.
Mm-hmm.
He talk about you beat the Bears. Nah, we destroyed the Bears. We destroyed them. So I ain't trying to hear all that. The San Francisco 49ers just defeated the Rams. So if you're a San Francisco 49er fan, congrats to you, I guess. That's the wrong button. I did not mean to push that one. But whatever. Congrats to the 49ers. Let's get into the latest in wrestling, man. We got a lot of rumors going on, and we're going to get your thoughts about it. So we have one rumor is Hell in a Cell is gone. Officially gone as a pay-per-view. Also, we have Money in the Bank possibly being gone as a pay-per-view and returning to WrestleMania. Do you think it's going to happen? And what are your thoughts on it, Dark?
Well, if both of these are true, I would love that because I think that having Hell in a Cell as a gimmick pay-per-view, it kind of just lessened the impact of the actual match. Back in the day, these were used as like the last ditch final effort, like blood feud match, like when nothing else could resolve this rivalry, it went to Hell in a Cell. And now it just seems like it's coming. It's October, that these things are gonna happen. And so I didn't really feel any urgency. And Bayley and Bianca from like 2 years ago, that was literally just thrown together because Bayley had hacked the monitors and started laughing at Bianca.
Bruh.
And so they're just like Hell in a Cell match. So yeah, I really hope that they're getting rid of that Hell in a Cell aspect. And same thing with Money in the Bank. To a lesser extent, I mean, the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, I guess it worked, but I think it really should be at WrestleMania. I think having it at like the grandest stage of them all, where you have your best performers performing in like a crazy ladder match, to cash in wherever, especially if you have that cash in later on in the show. I think it's just way better. So, yeah.
My YouTube people, I see Savage said I want Logan Paul to at least punch shit out of Roman. Well, we definitely go get there. Jeff Samuel on YouTube said, "What's up, Dope? What's up, MT?" Shout out to the YouTubers, man. Them the ones. That's what's up. I like the YouTubers, man. I appreciate y'all coming through on YouTubers. I like the Twitch people too. Let me say that. I don't want the Twitch people thinking I don't like
no
y'all.
discrimination.
I like Twitch people
Yeah, we don't discriminate here.
Yeah, but the YouTube is what I'm really trying to like grow and focus on. So I appreciate the YouTubers coming through, man. But yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you, man. He said, "I think dope is a month. You thought I was feeling you." Okay, Jacoby, whatever. I don't know what that means, but yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you on the Money in the Bank going back to WrestleMania. I love it. I love at least the ideal of it, right? And then I also love the fact that Hell in a Cell is going back to what it used to be. Like you said, it was a last ditch to end the rivalry, a blood feud rivalry. Like, hey, Hell in a Cell is, if you go into the Hell in a Cell, that means that's it.
Wrap.
That's it. Yeah, it's no more than that. Jeff said Jeff asked, "What are some pay-per-views I want to see back?" Well, one, I mean, I can name a couple of them. You could do Over the Edge. You could do No Way Out. You could do No Mercy.
I like No Mercy.
Yeah, No Mercy was good.
I want to go back to having different looking pay-per-views.
Yeah.
That's what I want to go back to.
Yeah.
WWE they need to stop being cheap. Not even just WWE, because when AEW started, they were doing that. They were having different type of looking pay-per-views, but now they've gone the same route as WWE. They have like all their pay-per-views look the same. So
right.
Which I don't like that.
Yeah, we got Cyber Sunday from King on Twitch. We got Backlash is here, Red. They just called it WrestleMania Backlash, but it's still Backlash. Randy Sound, what's good? He said, "What's up, Dope?" and MT on YouTube. Anderson Savage says, "How do y'all feel about the 2020 Money in the Bank?" Me, I personally like it. What you mean, a match or the pay-per-view? What you mean? The whole match? The whole show in general?
Was that the one with the building where they went corporate?
I love that one. It was creative because they had to do what they had to do. I actually love that one. It was funny as hell.
Ray got thrown off the side of the building. He came back the next day.
Yeah, like Ray died, and then he was like right back, like nothing ever happened. He said the pay-per-view in general. Lord. Yeah, the pay-per-view was dope, man. Let me see. I'm just trying to read comments, make sure I ain't got to get nobody up out of here before we get
did have that good, but there was a good match between Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre at that match. I do remember that. It was a really good match between those two.
Let me see. Hold on, y'all. I'm just trying to make sure I ain't missed nothing. Because everybody coming through today.
It's the return of the budget cut, man. Everybody wants some.
Randy Sam, Dope and MT, people are asking Hunter to bring back Johnny Mundo. You think that could happen? What are some of the returns? Yeah, we're going to get into all that, Randy, real soon. We just want to hit the rumors right now. They brought back Emma on SmackDown. They put her in a bad position. I don't know what they're gonna do with that. Did you like that? Let me ask you that. Did you like that?
I was indifferent to it. I don't know. Some of these returns are starting to. I don't know. We'll see how it plays out, but I don't know how she fits in this new system. Is what it is. That's the only thing I was thinking this whole time. And then she got squashed, so I was like, I really don't know what she's doing. So I don't know if they're gonna put her with the modeling agency or what her next move is gonna be or what.
Oh,
but
please, no, don't do that. She's not Emelina. Let's
Oh, hell no.
Let's not do that. Let's not do that. She is not Emelina. She did come back as Emma. Red Laser said he's changing his answer to Bad Blood was a good pay-per-view. I like Bad Blood. But yeah, the gimmick pay-per-views seem to be going away. So you're gonna have Royal Rumble, Survivor Series, SummerSlam, you know, your usuals, and then you might get like Bad Blood, No Mercy. But the matches that turned into pay-per-views, those seem to be going away. So I definitely appreciate that, man. We got another rumor. Shinsuke, well, it's not a rumor, it's actually confirmed.
I said, yeah, this is confirmed, yeah.
Go ahead. I'll let you do it. Go ahead.
Oh, so early this morning, Pro Wrestling Noah had a show, and during the show, it was announced that for the Great Muda's retirement tour, on the New Year's show that Pro Wrestling Noah will be having, Muda's going to be facing Shinsuke Nakamura. This will be Shinsuke's first match back in Japan since leaving New Japan in 2016. Actually, no, since going to Japan for I think it was the Beast in the East show that they did, like a long time ago.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
But yeah, so this is huge. This is huge, and the fact that they're letting him compete for Noah on WWE's behalf is insane. Everybody was shocked. Like a bunch of wrestlers were shocked. Shinsuke was saying that this was a miracle. And I was just like, yeah, it kind of is, man. Like, Jesus. KM, we're feeling very Ucey today. We're feeling very Ucey.
Very Ucey, KM.
Very Ucey.
We're back for the first time in 2 weeks. You can't get no more Ucey than that, man.
And you can't. You can't.
So, if you're a Giants fan, I just want to let y'all know the Giants lost. So back down where they supposed to be. You know, back to reality for the Giants. Taking that L. Or actually, no. They're about to lose. They haven't lost yet. They're about to lose, according to SportsBot right here. But that's huge, man. I need to get the date. I didn't look at the dates or details on this. So do you have that?
It's literally their New Year's show. So it's going to be the first of the year. So yeah. So January 1st in 2023. And I probably will be streaming it. So if you wanted to check it out at all, just come to my stream and I'll be showing that because yeah, this is going to be a huge show. I have been waiting to see Shinsuke back in Japan, so this will be crazy. A lot of people are going to be watching this. So, and it'll be interesting to see I don't know, the relationship coming out of this with other companies in Japan too towards WWE because I think this could be a good trial for them. If things turn out really well with Shinsuke for Noah, I think New Japan might be looking at WWE different and all that stuff. So, yeah. Could be positive.
Yeah, I thought I didn't know what was going on when I kept seeing Forbidden Door trending.
Yeah,
I was like, "Oh, they finna do another one?" Like I'm thinking AEW, right? I'm thinking AEW. Hey, Forbidden Door's coming back. AEW, yada yada. Nah, Shinsuke is going to Japan to have a New Japan match. Or is it under New Japan? I didn't even see that. Is that New Japan or is it just a Japan
Pro
match?
Wrestling. So Pro Wrestling Noah is essentially like AEW in Japan. So they're the second biggest company in Japan. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Like I said, I did not read details. I saw the wrestlers react to it. I saw it trending, and I was like, okay, well, Shinsuke is actually going. So shout out to him. Anderson Savage on YouTube. If y'all had to watch only one wrestling company for a year, which one would it be? Just one?
If I had to choose one, it'd be Stardom. I would watch Stardom for just a year. I already know that is. Those guys are really good. I love those guys, those girls over there so much. They are fantastic.
I don't know if I have one, honestly.
A lot. We're spoiled, man.
Yeah, I don't know if I have one I could watch non-stop. If that's it. if I had to choose, like guns in my head, I would probably say WWE just because that's what I grew up on. But I guess tradition, nostalgia, or whatever you want to call it, that's the only reason I'm really like picking them. But I don't know. I really don't. And they give you multiple shows. They give you, you know, the NXT and Raw and all that. So I'll probably stick with them. Other than that's really the only reason. I don't have no other reason outside of that. But speaking of WWE, let's go ahead and move into Monday Night Raw. I'm gonna have to move this over because the comments from YouTube are covering up the logo. Let's get into Monday Night Raw. If you haven't seen Monday Night Raw by now, I don't know what to tell you. You should get on YouTube. You should do something. We're not gonna do the rundown of Monday Night Raw and NXT and SmackDown how we used to do it, because I mean this show is on a Sunday. You really had all week to keep up with everything or to watch videos and highlights. If you haven't done that by now, I really don't know what to tell you. We're just gonna give you the good and bad and our opinions about Raw. One of the big things coming out of Raw is, once again, you had Bayley and Bianca Belair in the main event, which, I mean, you would think it would be better than what it's been. But Bayley and Bianca, people are getting tired of Bayley and Bianca. But they end up doing the main event and both got attacked by Nikki Cross. Not Nikki ASH. Nikki Cross is back. She just randomly dove to the outside off the top rope to the referees and to Damage Control, and we was like, "What? Who the hell is this?" Like, even the announcers like, "What the hell is that? Who is that? What is going on?" She cost Bianca the match. Bianca gets pinned, and then she attacks Bianca and Bayley. She's standing tall. What are your thoughts about Nikki Cross coming back?
It was like she was kind of her insane character, but like a different looking version.
A better looking version?
Yeah. Like, she looked different. She didn't look like instead of like a instead of like a Mad Max version, like insane person, she kind of looked like she was going like for like I don't know, like a Guardians of the Galaxy looking like crazy individual. So with her outfit, but it's like that character. Like, she just was insane, just going around attacking everybody. So I'm glad to see her doing that, at least, because I really hated that superhero character. So I'm really glad that that's done with. But I wonder what that means for. I think it's interesting, actually, that we haven't seen Piper on TV in a long time.
Yeah.
So hopefully, you know, they're getting rid of, they're keeping her off for intentionally, and she'll come back, a name change and everything. So because she needs that.
My thing is, I thought she would be the one that changed first, because she was the one that was trying to get Nikki to go to the like dark side and be more physical and dangerous. And last time we saw Nikki, she lost to Candice LeRae on her debut, and she was in the corner, like basically crying, basically. And yeah, it's just like Piper disappeared, and Nikki is the one that came back, which was a little crazy to me. I wasn't expecting Nikki to come back before Piper did. So hope, like you said, I agree with you. Hopefully Piper is making a comeback. You think they're gonna make them a tag team if she does come back?
I mean, probably, only because there's no tag teams in the women's division right now. Like, the Dakota Kai and E are holding on to these championships because, like, the only tag teams they have are Raquel Gonzalez and whoever they want to put her with the tag partner that week. So right. It's just like, good Lord, they have nobody. Crazy.
Zara, what's good on Twitch? What's good, man? Stalking, what's good on Twitch? Appreciate you joining. Welcome back, as we are back for the first time in 2 weeks. Finn Balor took on Carl Anderson after a promo between Judgment Day and the OC. Dom is getting a lot of heat. We got The Miz and Johnny Gargano. Johnny Gargano keeps saying we need to give you, The Miz needs to come out and tell the truth before I expose it. The truth between him and Dexter Lumis. So we're finally about to see why Dexter Lumis has been attacking the Miz, because I wasn't understanding it at all. It started to get mad because it's like, okay, now it's the same thing. They were supposed to have a match. Apparently, Miz was actually hurt, so that's why they did what they did and had Miz attack Lumis the other week. R-Truth comes out. He's not wearing no 24/7 title shirts or nothing like that. He's in a North Carolina jersey, being R-Truth. So that was good to see. The 24/7 title officially seems to be gone. Because if R-Truth ain't wearing no shirt that has anything to do with 24/7, I feel like that's it. So, any thoughts on Johnny Gargano, The Miz, and R-Truth, and Dexter Lumis?
I just wish that they would keep Philly. What's going on, man? How you doing? You said call Kevin McAllister.
Wow.
Well, right now on my screen, Johnny Gargano's wearing JBL's hat and getting squashed by Corbin. But goodness gracious. Yeah. What were you gonna say?
WWE fan said Dana Brooke is a champ. Yeah, her ass is off the TV with the damn championship, just like I like it, baby. Let's go.
But yeah, Philly, fly, Eagles, fly. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, 7-0, baby. Yeah. But
fuck you.
Yeah. Geez, I don't really. This program we need to see an ending for this because this has been going on like way too long. I didn't realize that Miz was injured and that's why it's been prolonged, but that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we've been just seeing a lot of weeks of filler for way too long. So yeah, I would just love for this to be done with. So I'm kind of with you on that.
And it's
you said
crazy.
Dana Brooke has to join Chase U. Maybe that might turn her life around. Maybe she just needs some college.
Oh, okay, I ain't gonna say nothing.
Eagles are NFL dominance. Okay, I just wanted to say that one. Yes, I agree, Philly.
Okay. R-Truth defeats The Miz in that match. We'll see. That's all I'm gonna say. We'll see. Austin Theory had a match, good match with Mustafa Ali. Good back and forth. Austin Theory has been cooled off. I don't know what's going on with him. He appeared on the show of NXT the other week before Halloween Havoc, just to kind of a rating pop, I guess, to have him come out holding the Money in the Bank briefcase. But
so I heard.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I heard a rumor that they were going to have Austin Theory hold the Money in the Bank briefcase until Money in the Bank of next year, and literally make it a situation where, like, during the show, he needed to cash in by the end of the night because the contract would be null and void. So, like, it was going to be the first time that ever happened. Like, time was of the essence. Everybody knows that he's going to have to cash in at some point that night. But yeah, like, that was something that was pitched around, I guess. So
this is how you know Vince McMahon put it on Theory,
the wrong guy.
And Triple H is like, nah, that's not what I want right now. But honestly, I would like Austin Theory to cash in on NXT. That'll be something different. I think he will fit better in NXT. I would take Austin Theory as NXT champion over Braun Breaker any day.
But the problem is you had Triple H, 2 months ago saying, yeah, AEW beat our developmental brand. Good job. So why would you want the Money in the Bank guy cashing in on the developmental brand? And that's what your own CEO of the company said.
He only said that because he lost. That's the only reason he said that, because they lost. Like, if it wasn't for that, yeah, it was a third brand until they lost. Let's be real, Lord. Triple H. It was a third brand. Y'all made it a third brand, official third brand, put them in Survivor Series and everything, and dominated Survivor Series with them until they lost. And then y'all all of a sudden was like, oh, it was just developmental. Yeah, it was just developmental anyway. AEW took your whole developmental and they beat y'all with them. So I don't want to hear that. He needs to cash in on Braun Breaker. Get that damn title off of Braun. I'm sick of Braun. I was mad that he won at Halloween Havoc. But yeah,
I'm telling you, if he beat if he beat Ilya and JD, he's never gonna lose this thing. Good Lord.
Yeah, That's what I'm saying. Like,
Oh man.
King said, speaking of Dana, did you see her response to Seth Rollins? I didn't. I didn't even know what Seth Rollins said. A double cash in would be crazy. I don't think it'll be a double cash in. I think it's just he has to cash in.
I was gonna say, if you had the men's Money in the Bank briefcase owners still have then there could be 2 cash-ins in one night, which would be that would be insane. Oh, that would be a great way around it.
Well, there you go.
Oh my God, that would be fantastic.
Shout out to King and Dark for being creative control of WWE, right? Let's get it. Triple H, you better pay attention.
Oh shoot.
They giving you ideas right now.
Somebody clip this 1 year.
Yeah, 1 year.
Next year. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
But Theory defeated Mustafa Ali. Seth Rollins was ringside, getting all the attention from the crowd. And then Ali and Seth start going at it. Omos defeated 4 random guys to make him look strong, I guess. Elias is back. He defeated Chad Gable. I'm sick of them doing this. I'm sick of them doing this to Alpha Academy. Why does Alpha Academy have to be the ones to face everybody that returns and give them the win?
Anybody? Because they're comedy acts. That's why. Which is unfortunate because they're comedy acts, and like, just Gable is like the perfect guy, I guess, because he's really good at putting people over. He's just so talented, and so that's what they use him for. They're just like, we know you can put on good matches, so how about you just go make this guy look good? That's the position he's in.
I thought that was Dolph Ziggler's job, though.
Well, he's the new Dolph Ziggler then, I guess. That's sad. That's a sad sentence.
That's crazy. Baron Corbin defeated Johnny Gargano thanks to JBL. Bayley defeated Bianca Belair. Nothing really stood out to me outside of Nikki Cross coming. Judgment Day is pretty much the hottest thing on Monday Night Raw. Do you agree with that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 100%, dude. Oh, as soon as Judgment Day showed up, I was like, yeah, no, these guys are awesome. It is so crazy. Triple H did a fantastic job turning this group around because they were DOA. And now I can't get enough of these guys. I love them. When during that match with Carl Anderson, when what's his name? Luke Gallows was like putting away Damian Priest on the outside, and then Rhea Ripley came and gave him a freaking body slam. I was like, let's go.
Speaking of Rhea, did you see her last week versus
Yes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
So that was my favorite match. I did watch that match. I had AEW and NXT on 2 different screens.
Mm-hmm.
When I saw the opening match of both, I saw Rhea and Roxy. I was like, okay, I'm focusing on this one, and that's just what it is. I go back and watch the 6-man match that AEW was doing at the time because I lost all focus on the Lucha Bros and all that. That triangle. That was it was good to see Rhea back in the ring, man. We've been asking if Rhea was gonna wrestle again, so it's good to see her back in the ring. Now she's out here body slamming
and pinning people in the best ways.
Wait, did I miss something on NXT? You got anything else on Raw?
Nope. I think we're good on Raw.
Well, let's keep it moving. Let's get right into NXT, which apparently I missed something because I'm seeing something that I thought. I didn't know JD McDonough sent Dragunov out on the stretcher. I don't know how I missed that.
I think they put that on YouTube after the fact. I don't know if that was on TV. Because they made that a clip separate from the actual match. So.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out. Hey, appreciate the follow. Jacob on Twitch, man. Much love to you, man. Make sure you follow my guy, MC Darkness, as well. As you can see, then he comes in randomly, says, Muhammad Ali, I will show you how great I am. All right. Bruh. WWE fans said there are also rumors about adding Money in the Bank back to Mania. We already talked about that. WWE fan, you got to come in on time, my guy. Now I'm just playing. I appreciate you coming in, but we did talk about that already. Jake was Muhammad Ali. Cool. WWE NXT in a nutshell. Again, breaking news to me. I didn't know JD McDonough send Dragunov out on the stretcher. I'm just now seeing that for the first time. Caden and Katana almost pissed me off because I thought they lost them titles to what's her name, Nikita and Zoe. So I was almost pissed about that, but I'm glad that it happened how it happened. The ref missed the tag. Another ref came out and said, "No, you missed the tag. Restart the match." They restarted the match. Caden and Katana won. The better tag team won. The Rock's daughter made her debut as she joined Schism. So, any thoughts on what I've said? Anything so far? Any thoughts on anything I said so far?
A fan of her joining Schism.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see how we'll see how this goes. And she didn't really talk too much, so
she didn't say anything.
But,
I don't think. Well, she did talk. It wasn't. Yeah.
It didn't blow me away, but yeah. But we'll see where this goes. We'll see where this goes.
R-Truth is hilarious, man. He comes out in the whatever outfit he was. I think it was was it Joker outfit?
It was a Joker, yeah, because he's wearing a mask too and everything.
Yeah, he take the mask off and said the mask made my lips ashy. It's the first thing he said on the mic. And Booker T just laughing and cracking up, going crazy. Miss Doe was watching it with me. She busted out laughing, man. Like, it's just, the dude is funny, man.
R-Truth, man, he's crazy.
Yeah, he come out rapping "What's Up." The fans going crazy. They loving it. As Grayson Waller interrupted Wesley, your new North American champion. Shout out to Wesley.
Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in.
Shout out to Wesley. That was a fire ladder match. That was the match of the week for me. That ladder match at Halloween Heavy for the North American championship that Wesley won. And I thought he was done when he got thrown over the top rope to the announcer's table by Wagner. I thought he was done, but he ended up coming back and winning it all. Basically set up. Oh, my bad.
No, you're good.
We got R-Truth setting up a match with Grayson Waller next week after Grayson Waller tried to sneak punch R-Truth. R-Truth got out the way. Got the best of Grayson Waller. Shotzi is back on NXT for now as she defeated Lash Legend. Pretty Deadly defended their tag team titles against Idris and Malik Blade in a pretty good match. Indy Hartwell came in and just squashed what's her name? Saul Ruka.
Yeah. I really liked her. She was very impressive.
Get the tables come in talking about F. Grayson Waller. Wow. What did he do to you, Tony? What did he do to you? Get the tables. Make sure you follow Get the Tables as well, by the way. Now Jacob is saying he is son of Goku. And then he just said Dragon Balls. I made it. Did I miss something? Did you say something else? Yeah. Okay. Electra Lopez comes back, and I guess she left him. I guess she got left by Phantasma because she's back on NXT attacking women left and right. Get the Table said Grayson Waller is trash. Grayson Waller is dope. Grayson Waller is a good wrestler. And low-key, he really won that casket match because he did put Apollo Crews through the casket. I'm just saying. Grayson Waller is the Walmart version of MJF, says WWE fan. Wow. Wow.
The hate is so real right now.
Golly. What the hell did Grayson Waller do to y'all? JD McDonough defeated Dragunov, and then apparently, like we said, Dragunov got stretched off like JD said he was going to do. NXT was all right. It was pretty decent. It wasn't nothing major. You got anything on NXT?
No, not really. I don't know. JD and I think either Jordan Devlin or Ilya should really be the champions right now. I think that would make for a better show.
Somebody different.
Yeah, Braun is just very boring. He's very vanilla. He is he's a corporate champion. That's what I feel like when I'm watching him. He's just I don't know. He's Cena 2.0. That's what I feel like when I'm watching him. But at least Cena was entertaining. I feel like I'm watching like I feel like I'm watching 2015 Cena early on in his career, so he's still learning things. So it's not really that great right now. So, yeah.
What do you think of the reaction he got? Because they tried to, D-Web said, yeah, F Grayson Waller. Good Lord, what did he do to y'all? But what did you think of the reaction? Waller,
that was funny.
What happened?
When Truth when Truth started calling Waller British during that.
Yeah, bro, Truth, man.
I was cracking up.
Truth is crazy, man. But what do you think about the reaction Braun Breaker really got? You know they tried to edit it out, make it sound like the crowd cheered for him when he won Saturday, but he really, like, they were really disappointed and upset that Braun retained his title.
I think people are feeling the way we're feeling, man. I think Braun's just an unspectacular champion. That's what it is.
Generic as hell.
He really is, bro. He's just super cookie cutter, dude. There's nothing that you can do about him, man. That's just how he is. His moveset is just like, if you put, like, oh my God. Jesus Christ, I just saw that freaking brainbuster that Ilya took from the top rope. Good Lord. Yeah, these guys kill each other. That's why I loved watching UK so much. Oh my God.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's just, he's just so cookie cutter. It's just like his moveset is just like, if you were playing a character, create a character on 2K, and you just put everything on default, then you have Braun Breaker. Like, I don't know, man. He's not fun to watch for me.
I'm with you on that, man. And really, at this point, who else do you have to, like, face him? Like, you got Apollo Crews talking about he's going back after the title, what he originally came to NXT for, but it's like he's the Black Undertaker or some shit. I don't know what he got going on.
Blood dripping from his eyes, this nonsense, man.
Yeah, he got Druids coming out, bringing out another casket and stuff. This guy is, I don't understand what's going on. Braun Breaker is boring. Get the Soul Taker. Wow, bro.
Man.
Chuckasaur said Braun is boring. I mean, he's generic as hell, bro. Like, he's very generic. Once again, shout out to my people watching on YouTube. Shout out to everybody watching both channels on Twitch, man. Much love to y'all. I don't have nothing else on NXT. It was just another show. Just like Raw was another. This whole week of WWE outside of a moment in SmackDown that we're going to talk about was pretty much just whatever. So let's go ahead and get the AEW rundown.
All right. Give me 1 second. All right.
He said he killed your vibe on NXT. He kills a lot of people's vibe. He's the champ. He shouldn't be killing people's vibes unless he's a heel.
No, he shouldn't. We're going to Norfolk, Virginia for Dynamite this week. Start off with Jericho and Garcia going up against Yuta and Claudio Castagnoli. It was a good match. Came to an end when Claudio started swinging Jericho, and he had Garcia on his shoulders. This guy's fucking superhuman. Gave a boot to Hager. He just went around the ring and went crazy. He gave a boot to Hager, a stomp to one of the people from the Jericho Society. I can't remember who it was that was on the outside, but came back in with a European uppercut and a neutralizer to Jericho for the 1-2-3. And Claudio and Yuta got the win over the Pure and ROH champions. So that was interesting. Maybe setting something up for the pay-per-view. The World Tag Team Champions had a match. I'm sorry, there was a number one contenders match, FTR versus Swerve in Our Glory. Swerve in Our Glory won after there was a distraction on the outside and Swerve low-blowed the, who was it? I think it was Cash in order to get the victory. Swerve and Keith Lee didn't see a thing. And he ended up hitting him with the, I think it was the Spirit Bomb in order for the win.
Yeah.
So yeah, that match was fire though. Afterwards, they also set up So they're setting up Swerve in Our Glory versus the what's their name? The Acclaimed Part 3 for Full Gear. Also seemed like they're setting up FTR and the Ass Boys for a match as well. Sammy Guevara faced off against Bryan Danielson and got his ass whooped.
Yep.
Jamie Hayter had a really good match against Riho. This match was sensational, and Hayter won with a Rainmaker at the end, which I thought was fucking phenomenal. Renee had an interview with Eddie Kingston, and he just kind of seemed really jacked up, like really pissed off. I don't know what the direction is with Eddie Kingston right now. I've been actually kind of wondering that for weeks, especially with all this shit that's been going on with him, like backstage.
Right.
But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. At one point in the show, because before we get to the main event, and I want to get your thoughts on this, Dope. At one point in the show, there was a commercial that they showed, and it seemed it was like showing all these clips of Kenny and the Young Bucks, and just they would slowly be like deleted away. So it started off when from the episode that everybody knows, like of Being with the Elite, when they held out their phones and it said All Elite Wrestling, that disintegrated. Pictures of them in the ring posing as the Elite just disintegrated.
Yep.
Pictures of them winning the trios belts disintegrated. Pictures of them as the tag team and the world champion gone. And then it just cut to commercial. So they're planning on something for the Elite to come back, but that was, yeah, they didn't, the broadcasters, nobody mentioned anything after that or nothing. It was just that commercial, and that was it. So what did you think about that when you saw that?
I was like, okay, finally they're coming back after, that was another thing we need to talk about. CM Punk was found guilty of actually starting a fight, which we already knew.
Yeah.
He lied about his dog being in harm's way.
Oh my God, that was scummy too, yeah.
Yeah,
oh
which I didn't want to believe that he was going to lie about his dog, but he lied about his dog, which that dog is ugly as shit. When I saw that damn dog, I was like, damn. That's an ugly ass dog. Somebody probably should have punched that little ugly mother. But anyway, yeah, man. I was like, okay, they finally coming back.
KM said CM Punk is the new Amber Heard. Hey, yo.
Wow.
Oh shit.
D-Web said Thanos is the Elite. Get the Table said FTR screwed out of another AEW tag title match. Chuck said, oh no, CM Punk is toxic. Who knew? Rob on the go was good. Rob said he can't hear. Like, watch it on YouTube. You can hear it in. You know how Twitch be doing if you're on a mobile service right now. You might have to just go to YouTube, buddy. Yeah, man. I was like, okay, they finally coming back. Cool. That's what I thought. I didn't make nothing else of it. I was like, that's pretty dope commercial. And I wonder how they gonna do it. But
that's what I was gonna ask for as a follow-up. What do you think their program is coming back? Do you think they go after the trios titles?
They should. I mean, it was planned for them to have him anyway, so they should. Yeah, they should immediately come back and attack Death Triangle. In my opinion, that's what I think they should do. And like, they probably come back as heels, most likely, even though they're gonna be cheered. But they're probably gonna try to come back as heels. That's what I got from that whole Elite thing. They're gonna come back as these different type of characters who just about to kick ass, basically.
They are going to cheer the hell out of these three when they come back. Oh my God.
So
holy smokes.
They can keep trying, but MJF is failing. They're about, it looks like they might turn him face. I don't actually know. They're not gonna turn him face. I don't trust MJF. I don't care if he got beat up by the firm. I don't trust him.
I was gonna say, let's get to that, because the main event was Jon Moxley and Penta El Zero Miedo. This was a awesome match. I don't know what your opinions of it was, but I really love this match. At the end of the match, the firm comes down. So earlier in the show, Max had a interview with Renee, and which was a really funny segment in itself. But Stokely comes out, and he's talking about how he's got his back no matter what and all this stuff. And MJF straight up tells Stokely Hathaway, you're not going to come after Moxley. I need him at 110%. And in order for that to happen, I don't want you guys anymore. And if you guys do attack him, you're fired. So after this match, the Firm, they still come out. And they attack Moxley. So MJF, he's on the entrance ramp. He's thinking about coming out. He decides to go to the back. Then he just makes a beeline right for the ring. He gets in Stokely's face. He pushes him. He tells him, I told you not to do this. You're fired. And then he goes and he looks and he's checking on Moxley. He's just like, why are you here? It's like 5 guys against 1 person. That's stupid. What do you think was going to happen? He turns around and he's just getting laid out by the Firm. Firm starts beating up on Moxley and on MJF. They take MJF to the outside, and W. Morrissey ends up choke slamming MJF through a table to put AEW off the air. Yeah, Dope. I think me and you both had the same reaction. I think actually, what's his name? Jim Ross also had the same reaction.
Yep.
That MJF is definitely playing everybody right now.
Yep.
And that he is gonna, this is just a big con right now. A big con job that we're seeing.
Don't trust him at all.
So
I was like, they're turning him face. I was like, nah. Why would you do that? He's your best heel. I understand he's getting cheered. Tony, Get the Table said them turning them faces. The mistake was probably a swerve, and he just want to know why Penta gets a random title match. Well, a lot of people get random title matches in AEW.
Oh, this standing system is it's done now. I don't know if it's even been updated. So yeah, I don't even take any credence to this anymore.
Yeah,
it's I think it was a good idea in theory when it started, but at this point, yeah,
they just kind of said, "F it, man. We want a fighting champion. Put him in a match with whoever." Yeah,
Penta, hey, you did a good job in Mexico last week. How about you get a championship match here?
Right. So I mean, there you go. That's what they're doing with that. But yeah, man, I almost fell for it because I was like, damn, they beating him up pretty bad. And I was like, hold on, this is MJF, man. Like, hell no, that's a swerve, and that's how he's going to win the title. They're going to come out and I almost called him Dean Ambrose. Moxley is about to he's gonna think that MJF is gonna have his back again because he got beat up, and then they all just gonna turn, and it's gonna be something like that. Let me say that. So it's gonna be like, I played you all along. I'm the champ. Yada yada. That's what it is. And Mox finally gets to go on his vacation.
I was gonna say, and he calls himself the devil. That's another thing that nobody's taking into consideration too. Yeah, that Moxley was not. He's supposed to have been gone.
Yeah.
When all this shit happened with CM Punk, he was just like, oh, motherfucker. He's just like, bro, that's when Jericho, and Danielson all had to just get to the back and just hold everything together. These 3 are like the super glue of AEW right now. They're like the locker room leaders, holding everybody together, putting everybody's morale up since all this happened. And poor Moxley, all he wanted to do was go fishing. That's all he wanted. That's it. He's a simple man.
It kind of helps out that Renee is there with him now. So, I mean, he's with his wife every day. And Renee is doing a great job kind of selling the show down. All the backstage interviews, her reactions to things when they say stuff. Renee is just a pro, and she's just so good. This is why everybody wanted Renee. And when I say everybody, I mean like ESPN, Fox Sports. I'm not just talking about WWE and AEW. I'm talking about like legit TV networks wanted Renee for different shows, and she decided to come back to wrestling to join her husband after Mox signed a 5-year deal, which makes sense. If your husband signs a 5-year deal, you might as well go on over there and join him as well. I'm trying to read Tony's comment. He said, now Mox defends the title against Moriarty. I'm happy for Moriarty, but man, what happened to building to matches? Well, you got Rampage. That's what it is. They build one segment with a video package and an interview segment, and then you got them on Dynamite. That's how it is. That's what happened. Stokely and Moriarty came out Friday and basically called Moxley. I was like, all you had to do was ask. Hey. And then this Wednesday, it's confirmed. You got Moxley versus Moriarty. There you go. That's what Rampage is for, apparently. So Rampage is pretty interesting.
Rampage was interesting. They had we'll get to it, but there's a possibility that I'm seeing that I'm hoping comes to fruition. I'll say this. I'll ask this question right now before we get to SmackDown.
Yeah.
Because I think on a weekly basis we talk about how just Rampage has turned into a show that's just kind of there now.
Yep.
Would you rather it be replaced by ROH?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I'm kind of the same thought.
I think we actually said that the last time we was on. We actually said
Oh,
it
we
should
did?
be. Yeah, we did.
Been a long time, man.
Yeah, we actually said that. Because we was talking about the week, because they did a lot of Ring of Honor people that week.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely on that. Rampage has become almost unwatchable. It has been for about 3 weeks for me. It was unwatchable. I didn't watch it at all. I just watched highlights just enough to do the podcast for about 3 weeks, maybe 4 straight. And then I finally started watching like 2 weeks ago, then watched it again.
It's a whole hour, man.
Yeah. It's like they did it live this week, so I'm like, if it's live, I want to see what's going on. And yeah, we'll get into Rampage. Is that it for AEW?
That is it for Dynamite, yeah.
You know what I don't like?
That
we didn't talk about?
What's that?
One thing I did like, one thing I didn't like. Who was that? Statlander and Rio?
Yeah. No. Jamie Hayter.
Jamie Hayter and Rio.
Yeah.
Jamie Hayter kicked Rio's little ass. I like that, right? Like she should. I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you. I don't care about all these flippy moves and wrestling moves that you're doing, all these dope moves that you're doing. I'm just going to run you over. I'm just going to kick your ass and run you over. I like that. What I didn't like was the stupid referee. Again, Britt Baker is literally grabbing Rio's leg, and the ref is looking right dead at her. And I'm just like, somebody need to call an audible here. Like, either Britt waits until the ref turns around, or the ref just kind of, look off like this is when Britt's supposed to grab the leg. Let me hurry up and look off, or act like something's going on. Or hell, do like WWE if the ref ain't paying attention. Yell at Jamie and say, hey, Jamie, and then just kind of point. So Jamie come grabs the ref. Like, they even do that in WWE where, hey, somebody's messing up, and they will yell to the other person, hey, and then they come grab the ref. But Britt is literally grabbing Rio's leg, and the ref is just looking at her, and then he walks over there and is like, hey, what are you doing? No, that's a disqualification, or you at least kick Britt out from ringside.
Out of there, yeah.
Like, you look so stupid not calling the audible there on both sides. Like, somebody got to call hey, the ref's looking right at me, hold on. Just kind of tap Rio real quick and just tell Rio to kind of play hurt or something until the ref turns around. Then I grab your leg when you about to do a move. Or, again, the ref needs to move. Hurry up, move so I can do, because it's my time to grab her leg and distract her. Now, the second distraction, they did a good job because Jamie made sure she grabbed the ref this time. The second time, Britt got involved. But the first time, I was like, this is so stupid. This is just right there. Like, she's right there. And the camera caught both of y'all, plain as day, in 4K. Right there, looking dead at each other. Y'all making eye contact like y'all about to kiss or some shit. And you just grabbing her leg. Like, hey, man, what are you doing? What are you doing? Don't do this. What? Like, just making no rules. Making no rules then. The only rule is you got to pin them inside the ring. I'd rather you do that. Honestly, I'd rather you do that. Because this just insulting my intelligence a little bit, and you're making the refs look stupid as hell, and your refs shouldn't be looking stupid. So, but that's one thing I didn't like. That's one thing I noticed, and I was like, all right. This is. Other than that, the show is moving along better. They're slowing things down. They're letting you breathe from big moment to big moment. Renee is bringing this vibe there that is just selling everybody down and telling the stories through the interviews and her facial reactions and how she's reacting. MJF, with no disrespect, Renee, shut your mouth. It was hilarious. Like, the shit was funny, man. It was a good show, man. So shout out to Dynamite. And let's get to SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen. Before we get to SmackDown, did you see Bully Ray and Tommy Dreamer beat the Bullet Club in a match on Impact Wrestling?
I did not. Who did they beat? Chris Bay and Austin Ace?
Yes.
Ace Austin?
Yes.
Good Lord. No, I didn't see that. But I bet he was laughing in the back after it happened.
I was like, man, look at the Bullet Club giving these young talent and pushing the young talent over, getting these future stars and Bully Ray and Tommy Dreamer over in a tag match. So the storyline they're playing on Impact right now is Tommy is teaming with Bully, but he knows Bully from their history, so he don't really trust that Bully is gonna do everything the right way. Like Bully said, he's gonna cash in his whatever that he won from that battle royal. I forgot what they called it. The call your shot. The call your shot.
Oh yeah.
He said he was gonna do it the right way. He's gonna call Josh Alexander out face to face like a man. He's gonna do it the right way. He has a history of being a bad guy and doing things shady, but he wants to do it the right way this time. He hasn't been in Impact since 2014. So he wants to do it the right way. So, and then Tommy Dreamer's like, yeah, I'm with you, but I'm not with you. I got a side eye you. Like, just be careful. So now when they team up, the question is Bully really going to do things the right way, or is he not going to do things the right way? Is he going to attack Tommy here? So that's what they're doing right now. But they did beat the Bullet Club. A lot of people was pissed. I just laughed. Because I was like, what do you do? Like, I don't know.
This is what happens when you put the call your shot thing on Bully. So now you have to build them. So I mean, yeah. Oh yeah.
But I just laughed at that. So I want to throw that out there to see if you saw that and get your reaction to them beating the Bullet Club. 2 young stars at that. 2 young stars. Speaking of Impact, I feel bad. I didn't know that Mike Kanellis or Mike Bennett and his tag partner and Maria, I did not know they they signed with AEW.
Yeah, apparently. So that was interesting. So this is why I definitely know that ROH is going to be coming back soon, because not only did they sign back with AEW, but they reformed the Kingdom, which was the faction that Adam Cole was a part of when he was in ROH. So this is a big deal. So, and Cole is still there. Cole is coming back at some point, and Fish and O'Reilly. I don't know if O'Reilly was in the group. I don't think he was, but
Fish is an Impact.
I guess Fish could still come back technically. So
you think he'll come back after that?
Absolutely.
He was talking?
Oh, absolutely. All he did was have a problem with Punk. He didn't have a problem with anybody else. He got along with everybody else.
Oh, okay.
Which was weird why everybody hated him for it. Like, I thought that it was universal that people didn't fuck with
CM
Punk.
But hey,
that's what I'm saying. But then now all of a sudden he said something, and everybody just jumping at him. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah,
it was real weird. I just didn't understand that at all.
It's like they say, everybody can talk shit about CM Punk except you, Bobby Fish. You're not allowed to talk about CM Punk.
Shoot.
Because they start booing him at Impact too, which is crazy. Mia Yim. So Impact has lost Mia Yim. They're about to lose Mickie James because she's about to retire.
They lost Mia, huh?
Yeah, she's her contract is done.
Wow.
So rumor is WWE's already pitching at her, but I'm like, well, her husband is AEW, so but we'll see about that. Mia
they treated her wrong. I mean, Keith won't go back unless if Mia goes back, there's a good possibility that they could get Keith back. But Keith didn't want to go back to WWE because of how badly they treated Mia. So
yeah, but that's a different administration too. Triple H didn't treat her wrong.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying if she goes back and she's treated correctly this time, then Keith Lee could probably follow suit too. So
yeah, so Chelsea, I believe her contract is up as well.
Mm-hmm.
Mia is up. The Good Brothers just left.
And WWE has actually expressed interest in bringing back Chelsea too. So
I mean, they always liked her. She just kept getting hurt.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah, they always liked her, so I'm not shocked by that one. The Good Brothers, when they showed up, they shocked the shit out of me. I ain't gonna lie to you. When they showed up,
did not see that one coming. Yeah.
For multiple reasons, especially with Carl Anderson being an open weight champion right now.
I don't think
all the shit he talked, and New Japan is not happy about it.
They're not happy, but they're still. I guess they've known about this for months. Even the match at Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Well, I think they're not to say that there's not people that are actually legitimately pissed in the company. There are, but I think the plan is to strip him of the title and just bring him back at a later time to go up for it again. So possibly at Wrestle Kingdom or something. But yeah. It's like these are real, like just it's just very strange to see these two companies working together like this. It's very funny.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. He say, what the F they gonna do with Chelsea Green? Do what they've been planning to do if she stay healthy and put her in some storylines. But so Mia Yim, Chelsea Green, the Good Brothers, and now the Kingdom, who they also had the tag titles. So you lost your last two tag champions in a span of a month. And then who else? They lost somebody else recently. I think it was somebody that was kind of going back and forth. I think Juice Robinson is signing with AEW now.
He signed, yeah. Juice. Oh man, there was another person too.
Yeah, I'm
it was
trying to
Juice
think of
Robinson.
the person's name.
Oh Lord, it's gonna irritate the hell out of me.
Chad, if you know, it was Juice Robinson and somebody else.
But both of them have signed. I think it's a short-term deal too. It's nothing long-term. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, was it? It wasn't Ace Austin. He's still there.
Oh, it's Bandito.
Ah, okay. Oh, so there
Juice,
you go. We definitely getting Ring of Honor. Bandito.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I hope they bring back them titles, man. The old titles. I don't like the silver, white, gold that they're doing right now. King said Rene Dupree. What the hell? This guy, man. This guy. Anyway, let's get into SmackDown because King is about to go off the rails here. We have Ridge Holland and Butch defeat Sami Zayn and Solo Sikoa. And what happened here is Sami and Jey Uso just kept getting into it. Jimmy was trying to break him up. Solo tried to break him up for a while, but Solo got back in the ring. He's the only one that seemed to keep paying attention to the match from the bloodline. And they lost. And then, of course, they kept arguing, and here comes Roman Reigns, and everybody got the puppy dog eyes looking scared because Roman music hit, and you know that's trouble coming off a L, and Roman is coming out. Somebody's about to be in trouble. So Roman comes out, and Sammy does the puppy dog sad face better than anybody right now in the business, and they keep zooming in on him because they know it. He says it's getting close to your bedtime at 7 p.m. my time, 8 o'clock Eastern time. All right, baby king, get out of here.
Doug, no, I didn't see Rumble on 44th Street. Was it good? Go ahead, Dope.
Let's see. So yeah, Roman comes out, and this was a very serious promo, and it was very good. It was very good until a moment happened, and it was still good after that. It made it even better in my opinion. But they're getting into it. Roman said, "I will need y'all to fix this right now." Roman is just standing there facing the hard camera. He's not even facing the bloodline right now. He's just standing there like, yes, I am the tribal chief. Y'all go argue amongst yourselves behind me, but you better fix it before we exit this ring. There's a point where Jay was like, I don't like your shirt. I don't like your face. I don't like your hair. Sam was like, why are you yelling at me? The tribal chief wants peace. I don't give a damn what the tribal chief said. Bruh. And shit got real fast because they zoomed in on Roman's face. Jimmy Uso just shook his head like, shit, and walked off. Sammy eyes got big. Paul Heyman being typical Paul Heyman. I think he said it to the tribal chief. Back, Paul Heyman is hilarious. And Jay at first looked like, yeah, I said it. And then as Roman turned around even more and started looking in face to face, he kind of started cowering down a little bit. And so Sammy was like, Roman, Jay didn't mean it. He didn't mean it. He's going through a lot. And Jay's on the side. Yeah, I didn't mean it. I ain't mean it. This whole time we can't see Solo, which I hated. I wish we could have seen Solo's face. But Sammy's like, he didn't mean it. Jay, yeah, I didn't mean it. Jay kind of looking off to the side now. He wasn't looking as tough as he was before Roman actually turned around. And then Sammy hits this line. Jay is just not himself. He's just not feeling very Ucey right now. And instantly, Roman's face just like, are you serious? And Jay looked at him too like, bro, this is not the segment to be doing this in right now. But free reign to everybody in the bloodline. They get to go out there, not scripted, and say whatever they want to say, including Sammy, Sammy is a genius, and Sammy has been breaking them for a while. That's his goal, to break the bloodline. And he broke Roman one time when Roman was getting into it with Logan Paul, and Roman was just cracking up. People don't remember that one. Where he was like, "You the two, my dog," and Roman was just cracking up. So
this turned into an impromptu match because this was a serious segment, and then he said that, and then the crowd started chanting. The crowd started chanting Ucey.
That was it.
And then my favorite part in this segment was when Jay was covering his mouth to hide his smile. And then he just started turning around away from the hard camera. And Roman's like, no. You're going to come around here.
Right. No, come back. So Roman, after a while, Roman was able to get himself back together. But Jay just could not get it back together to save his life. I mean, he's cracking up, and the crowd is laughing and clapping with him. Jimmy back there in the back. Just laughing. Like I said, we couldn't see Solo. I wish we really could have seen Solo. But Solo has cracked a couple of times himself. Chaos says Sammy is the agent to break up the bloodline. He's an agent for Kevin Owens to break up the bloodline. He's calling it now. We'll see, man. Like, they're making so much money from this right now. They might not break them up right now, like we thought.
When they do break up at some point, because they're going to break up at some point, but when they do break up, this is going to be phenomenal.
Yeah.
The payoff for this is going to be like the closest thing that we've had to this, in WWE, was Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
Because they held on to that for a while, and when they finally did the turn with the list, and Jericho's just like, why's my name on the list? And then you had the reveal of the KO list on the back of the thing with the camera. Oh my lord.
Yeah.
That was such a good segment. So I think we're gonna get something probably even better than that, and I can't wait. So
No Soup said feeling Ucey shirts coming soon. Hey, it might be because Sammy
said that.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say Roman said that if Jay can't get this shit figured out, then it's gonna be Sammy Uso. So
I thought he was gonna say Ucey, and I think Jay thought he was gonna say that too. That's why Jay started cracking up when he said, "You know what I'm gonna call him?" And Jay just looked and started cracking up. I thought he was gonna say Sammy Ucey just to be funny, honestly, because everybody had already broke at this point. Like, Jay was red in the face, like shit was, and Sammy just back there giggling, and Jimmy's giggling. Even Paul was back there just like smiling with his mouth open and shit. Like, that was the number one segment of the year for WWE for me. Followed, and then number two is when they almost kicked Sammy out and they gave him his honorary Uce shirt. Top two segments for me.
The bloodline, man. You put them on TV, they just, oh man, this is your group. These guys kill it every time. Yes. My goodness.
So where it is, Roman's supposed to be at Raw tomorrow, so we might see a bloodline segment and a Judgment Day segment tomorrow. And then Brock Lesnar's going to be there too. So we'll see how this worked, man. The New Day defeated Maximum Male Models, whatever. They just trying to build New Day up real quick so they can do their title match with the Usos when it gets closer to the last day of the Usos breaking New Day title record for the longest reigning tag champ. So they're just pushing New Day right now for that. Maximum Male Models are not important. Nobody cares for them. Somebody, I can't remember who it was, but somebody brought up bringing Tyler Breeze to come in and save them. And I was like, well, I wouldn't be mad at that. Bringing Tyler Breeze to save the Maximum Male Models, because Tyler Breeze's character fits them, and people love Tyler Breeze. But they need something, because right now it's not working. Do you think the Bloodline versus Judgment Day would be a good match? Hell yeah. Is that a question? That's not a real question, Chaos. Come on now. You know that we've been talking about. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, Dunk says bring back the Hurt Business and have them all feud. That's money. Yeah, that. The problem is I don't know what they've done a real hurt into the Hurt Business in general. The amount of times they've brought him back and then just killed him and had Bobby go through him and this, that, and the third. It's just like, good Lord, bro.
It don't make sense at all. we've been talking about how the Judgment Day and the Bloodline are the two best things on WWE television. So of course that'll be a good match if that ever happens. Ronda Rousey does an open challenge, answered by Emma. The crowd did not really pop for her, which made me feel bad for her because I'm like, I think the people that was in the audience don't remember her as Emma from NXT. They just remember her as Emmalina and all this other shit that she was doing. So, and plus we knew she was gonna lose. So that's another reason. I'm like, they really set Emma up for failure. Triple H has kind of got this theme that he's doing. He's trying to hit you with a surprise pop, but everything don't need. That's not going to work for everybody in every situation either. So I kind of need that to slow down a little bit. He should have brought Emma back in a better way than how he brought her, in my opinion. Nikki Cross as well. Any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. It just when she came back and I heard like that it's all about me thing, I was like that first. I was just like, that's cool. That's how I felt. For a second, I was just like, oh, that's cool. And then I just got over it real quick. She's going up against the champion. She's not winning. You know, it wasn't like a meaningful surprise. I feel like it was just kind of done for a pop, and we didn't even get that. So, yeah.
Yeah. So it just, Emma, she had a couple of good moments where she pulled off some of her moves, which I like. She did a bounce back clothesline to Ronda that I've never seen anybody do to Ronda, which I liked. So I was like, okay, but that's another talent that Impact recently lost. Emma, Madison Rain is another one. Like, Impact is getting cleaned out right now.
Their women's division, though, I will say, is still really good. Like that match, I don't know if you saw that women's match from Bound for Glory with Masha Slamovich and
Match
Jordan Grace. Holy, yeah, exactly. I was gonna say. So, I mean, they are losing a lot of talent, but their women's division is still really stacked. I would say that it's getting back to par from where it was before.
Yeah.
So,
Hit Row defeated Legado del Fantasma in a 6-man tag match. Their special partner was Shinsuke Nakamura. A lot of people thought it was going to be Carmelo Hayes, but it was Shinsuke.
Did you see when Shinsuke came out, Carmelo tweeted "lol."
Right. Hold on, I got a bot on my YouTube that I'm about to ban to get up out of here.
All right.
Just Sex69 Fun. Follow my sister. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh.
Like my hot.
Want a good time, guys?
Yeah, like my hot photos. Okay. Hold on. Let me make sure this person is banned. See, now I got to get used to banning people on YouTube as well. I'm not used to banning people on YouTube. It's a little different. I got to figure out how to. Okay, this person is banned. Good.
Multiplat.
How can I get rid of the comment now? It's all on my screen and stuff now. Good Lord. If I delete it here, would it hide from my screen? Probably not. So, yep, it's going to be on my screen. Follow my hot sister or like my hot sister photo, which is trash. But okay. Moving on, SmackDown. Hit Row take out Legado del Fantasma. Any thoughts on that match?
I thought the most impressive thing on that match was AJ Francis going to the top like that. That was pretty crazy.
AJ is very
his size?
athletic, man.
Mm-hmm.
Very athletic. I missed some comments on Twitch while I was blocking the sexy 69 bot. I can't even find a comment now. I was hoping that Ronda was going to have Ronda bully the women's division for a while to set up old Shayna coming back and challenging Ronda. Why is it paused? There you go. And challenging Ronda, but it doesn't look like that with Shayna attacking Natty. Shayna did attack Natty, which they brought Natty back just to get put in a chokehold by Shayna Baszler backstage randomly. Whereas
I'm just glad that no match came out of this because I didn't need to see Ronda and Natalya go again. They've already made Natalya look like a joke in this specific feud.
Yeah.
She kept getting choked out by her constantly.
Well, now it's going to be a match with her and Shayna, most likely, and Shayna's going to choke out now. So It's the same thing. Like, we got Liv doing her thing with Sonya Deville. She's going extreme. Everybody thinking she's on her way to the wide six, if that's a real thing. That Shotzi is on NXT. Raquel she was nowhere to be found Friday. You brought Emma back, but you have women that you're not using. Lizard on YouTube, finally out of work. I'm feeling Ucey. Shout out to Lizard. But okay, so you bring Shayna back. Her and Ronda look like they're finally getting on the same page. What's the girl name that we didn't like? Lacey Evans, but she can wrestle in the ring. Lacey Evans, we don't like her character, but she can actually wrestle in the ring. She hasn't been found or seen anywhere. Natalya,
making OnlyFans.
What?
Yeah, you didn't hear about that? Yeah, no. She's making OnlyFans content. That's what she said.
Subscribe. There we go. Subscribe. But yeah, she's nowhere to be found. There's a couple other women. Where is Xia Li?
Yeah. That's a question. She's on my Instagram constantly, but yeah, I would love to see her on TV too.
Like, they're not.
Let's start a campaign, y'all. Bring back Xia.
Yeah, like, it's still so many people missing that we thought we was going to see. I forgot to mention Dominik Dijakovic is finally coming back. T-Bar is finally dying. If you see the vignettes on NXT with him burning the T-Bar Retribution mask, so he's finally coming back. WWE fans said Natty has OnlyFans. I thought it was her sister. No, we're not talking about Natty OnlyFans. We're talking about Lacey Evans. I'm pretty sure Natty's sister has OnlyFans somewhere.
She does. I think she does.
Yeah, I mean, hey, there you go. Karrion Kross defeated Madcap Moss. The crowd didn't react to it like I thought they would or should between those two guys. It was just kind of random. Madcap was nowhere to be seen either. And he just randomly comes back to fight Karrion Kross. Triple H he still got work to do. He still got work to do. He ain't doing everything perfect. I know everybody's happy because they're mentioning Busted Open. They got Dave LaGreca on NXT. They're saying wrestling. They're saying hospital. They're working with other companies and things like that. He said link. There ain't no link. Follow Sex69 Fun on YouTube. And then you'll see the link for the OnlyFans.
Shoot.
Lizard, but I'm gonna have to make you a mod on YouTube too, Lizard, because I had to ban a couple people today. And then SmackDown ended with Bray Wyatt saying this is the real Bray Wyatt again. And he was interrupted by not the White Rabbit, but Uncle Howdy, saying you say you're not wearing a mask. No, you wearing a mask. You can't hide from me. I'm your Uncle Howdy. So now everybody's like, who the hell is Uncle Howdy? Is it an alter ego of Bray? Is it another member of the Y6 that's supposed to be happening, that's rumored to happen? What are your thoughts on that?
Heard the name Uncle Howdy float around last week. I can't remember where I heard it, but I knew that was what this character was supposed to be. So
that's when he said howdy.
Yeah.
We just randomly popped up howdy. I was like, what the fuck was that?
I think what the White Rabbit thing was so, because this was explained by Triple H, was that they called that entire thing the White Rabbit Project, and it was literally supposed to send you down a rabbit hole with all the information that they were giving you throughout the weeks. So I think that and what this is just completely two different things. We had the White Rabbit Project. Now we're getting Bray Wyatt and his character Uncle Howdy. Uncle Howdy is the new thing. So I don't know. Uncle Howdy, from what I've gathered, it looks like Uncle Howdy is I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I got to this point and now I'm just confused. This is what happens with Bray Wyatt with me. We'll see what happens. Bray, he came out and he didn't really say much of anything. It was just, he talks and rhymes. I was very confused. I need to see an ending. I need to see a light at the end of the tunnel. I need to know what's going on. Sometimes it's okay to just hold people's hands and walk them through things. It doesn't need to be this complicated. You said it's Alice in Wonderland. Okay, well, there you go. You said my side of things is Bray is a split personality character for sure. I think, well, that's for sure happening right now. Yeah,
Right.
but that's the only thing that's confirmed, Ty. So that's my thoughts on Bray right now.
Let's say Uncle Howdy look like he got his face stumped in one too many times, man. Look, a lot of people are saying that is Bo Dallas, and
Ooh.
I'm like, that would be cool to finally have them working together, but it's like, would you make him his uncle when everybody in real life know they're brothers? Like, shouldn't you make Bo Dallas another character outside of being his uncle? Because you know how the fans are. Well, we know that's not his uncle, that's his brother. You know how they do.
They could. Yeah. I don't know. I think people would just be happy. At least I know I would be. Very happy to just see them back together. I think they might be able to just forgive it.
I hope so.
And yeah.
I just don't think they will. You know how these wrestling fans are. Like, dude, they was on Twitter complaining about the Bloodline segment, saying,
why were they complaining about the Bloodline segment?
With these guys, they got to stay serious. This was a serious segment, and they turned it into a comedy sketch. Like, a lot of people said that on the WWE on Fox post when they posted that segment. And I was like, would you shut your bitch ass up? You crybaby. I wasn't supposed to cuss today. I'm sorry. I wasn't supposed to. You can't erase it now. It's live. But shut up, man. Like, that was the best segment of the year. I'm sorry. And everybody was still complaining.
It was real good.
But go to WWE on Fox post when they posted and look at the comments, man. It's ridiculous. No Soup said, with Bray, you think you see a light at the end of the tunnel, but it's actually an oncoming train. What is this thing, man? He got interrupted by the White Rabbit too the week before. So the White Rabbit got to be another character.
Well, this character was just wearing the mask. I was going to say, this character was wearing that same mask, and then he just took it off and revealed his face.
He was wearing a White Rabbit mask before he did Uncle Howdy?
He was wearing a White Rabbit mask. Yeah, he was wearing it, and then he took it off, and then there was that face underneath it.
I don't remember that. I'm going to have to go back and look. I called that number that they had on that little
yeah.
And he was sitting there whispering, I never lost control. Some shit like that. I was like, all right, I'm finna hang up. But yes, they're doing a lot. They're putting a lot of resources into this. Because they had this little checking out I don't even know what you call it, the little mental illness room or whatever, his paperwork and all that. They put a lot of resources into this, so we'll see what happens, man. I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know who he's gonna go after first. I don't know who's gonna be in the Y6. Like, I have no idea what's going on with Bray Wyatt, and I don't know when he's gonna wrestle, honestly.
And I don't know how that character gets introduced into a wrestling. That was another thing too. I was watching this, and Seth Rollins' interview that he did earlier was echoing in my head. He was just like, it was very hard to work with a character like the Fiend. I'm just like, bro,
it is.
Yeah, I'm like, this presentation and shit is really cool to watch. At the end of the day, this is wrestling. How the hell is this gonna? Well, what does this have to do with wrestling? Like, this is just, man, I don't know. Bray seems like he's just way, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just like he's got a good mind. But I don't know if like wrestling just seems like he kind of supersedes it. Or at least he needs his own federation where he can just really do a bunch of crazy stuff and try and get away with it. Sort of like a Lucha Underground.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if he was in control of something like that? Oh man, this show would just be insane every week.
Yeah, Lucha Underground was already dark as it was. So I think they killed a couple of people on Lucha Underground.
They did, yeah.
Lucha Underground was crazy. But I don't know. I don't know, man. Like, he comes out talking as this Bray Wyatt. So we all agree that he's gonna have split personality or something like that. Like we all agree on that, but it's just I don't know what they're gonna do with it. And then the part is once he get in the ring, like what's gonna happen? Because is he gonna be this guy that you can't hurt like the Fiend? But eventually he's gonna get hurt. Like they fucked that up when they had Goldberg run through him. That was it. Like I forgive the Seth Rollins Hell in a Cell thing way more than I forgive them having Goldberg run through him like they did. So that's when they killed the Fiend to me. But we'll see. We'll see, man. I don't know what they're gonna do. But I don't have nothing else on SmackDown. You got anything else on it?
No, I'm all set.
All right, let's keep it moving to Impact. I'm sorry, Rampage.
All right, to Rampage. Hold on 1 second.
Lizard say
All
Impact
right.
be killing MFs too. Your facts.
So on Rampage, and I'll go through this fairly quickly. We had Jon Moxley and Matt Menard, with Moxley coming away victorious. This was a championship contenders match. Keith Lee against Serpentico, won with the Spirit Bomb in a squash match. So after this happened, the Acclaim come down to the ring. They're not rapping or nothing. They're saying that there's a big problem because Billy Gunn has gone missing. And they said that Swerve, or they said that they think that Keith Lee knows something about it. Keith Lee says that he hasn't been around Swerve all day, so he doesn't know what's going on. Swerve shows up on the monitor, has abducted Billy Gunn and is torturing him, and then it just goes off through the air. The Acclaim just run to the back, and Keith Lee looks stunned.
Heidenreich.
Huh?
Yeah, Heidenreich and Michael Cole. That's what he was.
Oh, shoot. Ty Mello defeated Madison Rayne. And in the main event, we had the AEW title on the line. Wardlow going up against Matt Taven. Man, I really enjoy watching Matt Taven, but I feel like he's just really underappreciated. And like in anywhere he goes, like Matt Taven's actually a really good worker. A pretty good match. Wardlow won with the Powerbomb Symphony. After the match, Wardlow is attacked by the Embassy, who all come out. Joe comes out to even the odds, and then what's his name? Powerhouse Hobb comes out. So these guys are just wrecking everybody. You got 4 big beefy dudes in the ring just destroying everybody. And then the show goes off the air with Brian Cage holding up the ROH Television Championship and Powerhouse Hobbs holding up the TNT Championship. So 2 things. I'm very, very hoping for Hobbs to join this group, because holy smokes, these guys are already huge. Adding another huge guy like that would be insane. And I really like the visual of Hobbs holding up that TNT Championship. I really like that going off the air. Also, Joe and Brian Cage for the final ROH pay-per-view of the year would be a crazy match. So
I didn't realize that was coming to Dallas too. So it's a lot going on with because AEW Dynamite is coming to Dallas, I believe, like the week before the Ring of Honor show. The Ring of Honor show is actually going to be at University of Texas in Arlington, which is even closer to me. So I might have to hit up another Ring of Honor show, even though I want to do Dynamite, because I still haven't been to a Dynamite show yet. Like, that's the only thing I haven't been to yet. So I gotta get to a Dynamite show. But they always over there way on the other side of town and talking about it's Dallas. It ain't fucking Dallas. So, but yeah. Joe versus Cage will be fired. Hobbs versus Wardlow would be fired as well. I'm just tired of seeing Wardlow on Rampage and not on Dynamite. Same with Joe. Like, these guys should be on bigger shows. These guys should be on, you know, King said it's Dallas, but King, eat a dick. You don't even know what Dallas is. So, yeah, I'm just tired of seeing them on Rampage. They need to be on Dynamite. That's my only thing. So that's all I got on that.
All right. Yeah, Rampage was just okay. It's like we were saying before. It's kind of here. I like the ending that they had going on here. So I really like these visuals that they had with both of them holding the titles up. But it's like we said, like, I don't know. Rampage just is another extra hour of wrestling at the end of the week. So
yeah, pretty much. Rampage, nothing stood out. Like we already talked about how Moriarty got a title match, or I don't even know if it was a title match. Tony said it was a title match. I don't remember them saying it was a title match. Did they say it was a title match with Mox?
For what?
Wednesday, Dynamite. Mox and Lee Moriarty.
I haven't seen anything that says that.
Yeah, I don't see nothing that says a title match. I'm trying to look on my phone now. He said it was a title match, so it might have been. I didn't see it.
See anything on AEW?
I just thought it was a one-on-one.
Nothing.
Yeah, I thought it was just a one-on-one match between those two.
Oh, there we go. Okay, look at this. It's an AEW eliminator match, not a championship match.
A championship contenders match.
It's it's a championship contenders. That's all it is. So.
We finally got rid of it in WWE, and now they doing it in AEW. Why?
Oh, it looks like they're going to be building up the Saraya Page match too, or Saraya Britt Baker match. I'm sorry.
I was
so
like,
that's
wait.
probably gonna. She's facing herself. Yeah. It looks like they're gonna probably start building this up for Full Gear. There's gonna be a segment with Renee.
Oh yeah, the sit down segment, because they was arguing backstage, and Renee was like, "We got to get control of this. If you're gonna talk, you need to talk like grown women." I remember that. Renee got control of them.
And there's gonna be apparently a former ROH World Champion on AEW, but they haven't said who it is. So yeah, fighting against Jericho for the title. But they haven't mentioned who it is.
What if it's Bandito? Because he just
he already faced Bandito.
Did he?
Yeah.
Was that?
That was a really good match. No, it was Dynamite. That was them after that match. WWE contacted him even after they saw that match. Like, it was during that match WWE contacted somebody in Bandito's camp to try and sign him before Tony Khan extended the offer. So yeah. All right, what's up? You said Punk? It's Punk.
He said it's Punk. Wow.
Oh shoot.
Let's just say he got to pull up to the ROH show. Yeah, might as well, bro. It's in town. I got to figure out how to get to Dynamite, man. When I leave work, I don't make it there in time from where I am. Like, that's over an hour drive from my job to. If I could take off that day, I'll do that. But yeah, Rampage is another mess show, man. I ain't really got much to say about it. It was just whatever. The best part was Swerve kidnapping Billy Gunn. It looked like he snapped his fingers. What the hell was that he did to Billy Gunn's hands?
Oh, he took some pliers and he was going behind his back for something. So.
All right. Well.
Yeah.
And then he did something because Billy was screaming and cussing and all that. So he did something to his fingers or something. Like, Swerve is going crazy, and Keith Lee is not with the program. Keith Lee needs to get with the program. I'm with Swerve. Keith Lee needs to get with the program, bro. We got cheated and screwed out of our titles that really shouldn't even have a rematch anyway. The only reason it was a rematch because the fans and Tony Khan said at the presser, well, the fans cheered for him. Yeah, we gotta do a rematch. And Swerve's like, why? We just beat him. We just beat him. They ain't gonna beat nobody else in between. They would just get a rematch because the fans started cheering for him. Let's just say so he can't scissor. He probably won't be scissoring, I guess. But it's like, why are you giving them a rematch? And then why are you at the presser asking, did you think about calling the audible in the match? You don't ask nobody that. Doing no presser, like with the champion sitting next to you, don't do that. You're getting too much into the business now. Like, that's something you don't discuss publicly as a promoter and the owner of a wrestling company. So for the fact that they even asked him that pissed me off when I saw it. I was like, who the fuck asked that? Call him out. Cuss him out. Because now you're trying to get backstage. You're getting too deep into the business right now. And you're trying to expose my brand, which is AEW. So, like, nah, man, I ain't like that at all. So when he did announce that he was going to get a rematch, I was like, cool for the claim, but this kind of BS because the way they did it, it's like the media low-key forced it on Tony at the presser. So And then, of course, they won. So, hey, I'm with Swerve. Keith Lee needs to give the program old big soft ass. He want to sit here and be marshmallow teddy bear hugging people and nice and friendly all day. Give it the program, Keith Lee. You just got robbed out of your titles. And the fans turned on you and booed you. Get with the program. Swerve ain't playing with y'all. Swerve trying to get them titles back, and you want to sit here and be friendly with everybody. You in the ring with the guys that beat you, pointing at Swerve like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why he doing this. I don't like it either. No, bro. You should have started powerbombing both of them while they was looking at the screen. That's what you should have did, Keith Lee. I'm just sorry. Stop being friendly all the time, man. You too big. Nah, man. Nah. I ain't with that. Look, King team losing already. Shout out to the Buffalo Bills taking out the Packers, by the way. Yeah, but I don't have anything else on Rampage. You got anything else on it?
No, that is it.
Well, shout out to Rampage. Shout out to everybody watching. We're about to do something different. We normally do our star or wrestler of the week and show of the week. But we're going to switch it up. We're doing something different. We're doing power rankings, our top 5 power rankings. So let's get right into it. I got an intro that's about to play right now. Yes, sir. As you see, we got a budget cut top 5 power rankings. We are giving you the top 5 wrestlers of the week, or our top 5 wrestlers. It could be of the month, it could be of the week. However you want to do it, it just got to be top 5. You want to start, or you want me to start with mine?
I'll let you go first.
All right, number 5. I give it to Bianca Belair. Only reason why is because she became the longest reigning African-American solo title holder in WWE history this past week. So shout out to Bianca Belair for that. I give her that. Number 5 for that alone. She's been holding that women's title for over 200 and plus days. So shout out to Bianca for holding it down. So she's number 5. Number 4. I should have let you go first. Number 4. I'm going to do... That's tough. I'm going to do Wes Lee. Wes Lee, number 4. New North American champion. That was a big victory for him. He's finally getting back on track after this hell of a year that he had, losing his tag partner, taking all these L's, getting beat up by Von Wagner and all these other guys. So shout out to Wes Lee. He's number 4. Number 3, I'll give it to... I wonder if I could do factions. I didn't set the rules. You want to do factions? Is factions allowed?
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Number 3, Judgment Day. Judgment Day has been killing it. They are the hottest thing on Monday Night Raw. Yeah, Judgment Day is number 3. Number 2, MJF. Because MJF is also killing it. He's the hottest thing on AEW right now. Even though he got beat up, I think it's a plan. I think it's a lie. And I think MJF is going to eventually win the title from Moxley. We talked about it earlier. So MJF is number 2 in the power rankings. Number 1, the Bloodline and Sami Zayn. Hands down. They're the best thing going on TV right now. Not just wrestling. They're the best thing on TV. They're the most entertaining thing on TV. The whole Jey Uso pissed off. I don't give a damn what the Tribal Chief said. I really hope Jey is the one that turned. I really hope Jey is the one. You know, I've been asked for this for a while now. I really hope Jey is the one that turned and finally get back on Roman Reigns. We have, I don't know what the plan is for WrestleMania. I know people keep thinking it's Roman versus The Rock. If so, I hope Jey is the one that costs Roman that match. I think that would be dope if that happens. The Rock beats Roman because of Jey Uso.
Interesting.
And if they do that, it needs to be a non-title match. So somebody got to get the titles off of Roman before WrestleMania. Because they don't need a title for that story. So
if it's going to be The Rock versus Roman, no.
Yeah.
The match for that, all you're doing is telling the story of who's the head of the table.
Right.
So yeah.
So yeah, Bloodline number 1. So once again, Bianca number 5. Who the hell I say number 4? Wesley number 4. Judgment Day number 3. MJF number 2. Bianca, I'm sorry, Bloodline number 1. Those are my top 5. Go ahead, Doc.
All right. For number 5, I will give it to Swerve in Our Glory. I thought that tag match was really, really good, and so I'm gonna put them up there for that. At number 4, because I feel like they don't get enough love on AEW, I'm gonna put FTR ahead of Swerve in Our Glory. I'm also gonna put them at number 4 too, because since we've done this show, there was a match that they had in New Japan against Aussie Open that New Japan put up on their website, which was really good. I showed it in the Discord. That was a match of the year contender for me. So FTR keeps doing their thing. So I want to give them a little bit of a shout out here and give them some love here. So FTR at number 4. What else? At number 3, I'm gonna go with Kairi. She won a big match for the IWGP championship, women's championship, moving on to the finals at Wrestle Kingdom. So she'll be at Wrestle Kingdom next year. So nice. That'll be huge. Number 2, I'm going to give it to Mayu Iwatani, who is going to be facing off against Kairi for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship at Wrestle Kingdom as well. And also, she was at that show that Dunk mentioned, the 44th on Rumble Street, defending her SWA championship. So she is like the ace of the company, essentially. She's been with them forever. And yeah, Mayu Iwatani's like one of the best female wrestlers out there. She was one of the big 3. Her, Kairi, and Io Shirai were the big 3 in Stardom before Kairi and Io both left. So it's good to see her getting that big stage. So, and putting in all that work. And for number 1, I'm gonna give it to the Bloodline as well, because that segment was just too funny. It was too great, and it's just, you can't not give it to them. That was fantastic. That was just fantastic TV.
Okay, Liz will say we the one. Shout out to you know Liz a Bloodline fan. We are there. Yeah, that's a good power ranking, man. No complaints on that. I kind of mad I left out that match between Speedball Bailey and goddamn, I can't think of his name right now. What's the black guy? Chubby guy that's real athletic. He was in Impact. Willie Mack.
Willie Mack, yeah.
Willie Mack and Speedball had a hell of a match this past week. So that's honorary. That'll be number 6 if I had to do a 6. But top 5 stays as it is. So there we go, man. Power rankings is what we doing. And then we still going to do show of the week. And then we're done, ladies and gentlemen. What's your show of the week for the week?
I'm going to say that my show of the week was probably Dynamite. Thought it was a pretty good show. I have been lacking a little bit on other things outside of America. The 5-star Grand Prix from Stardom kind of ran me dry. So I've been just focusing to the stuff for the podcast. But I did catch the 2 matches from Stardom for the semifinals for the IWGP thing. So those were good, but I haven't seen the whole show, so I can't give it to that show specifically. But yeah, I'm going to give it to Dynamite. So
I think I'm gonna have to agree, because once again, like we said earlier, all the WWE shows outside of maybe a segment or 2 each show were meh. It was just like, whatever, what's going on? I have so many questions with WWE. Like, where is Cedric Alexander? Like,
oh, he was separating Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley like a week ago.
Yeah, him and Shelton, but why are they not on TV?
Oh, I can't tell you that.
Like, it's so many. I still have so many questions, man. I said I was gonna give them 6 months. How long has it been? 2?
Yeah, we got 4 more. They got 4 more. They got time.
Yeah. So basically, or did I say Survivor Series? I either said 6 months or Survivor Series. I think I said Survivor Series. Actually, I said I was gonna give them to Survivor Series to like really then really start judging what's really going on with the WWE. I did say Survivor Series. So, yeah, they got until the end of November before I really start, all right, this is that, this and that. It take a while. So, yeah, I give them to December, the beginning of December. Then I start really critiquing them like we did with Vince McMahon and all them. I got the hiccups when I said that. I can't say Vince McMahon without getting hiccups. I'm allergic to Vince now all of a sudden. But, yeah, man, so that was a good show, man. I appreciate everybody coming through today, man. Much love to y'all. As y'all see, we not here to waste time no more. We get through the shows. We have fun. It's been 2 weeks. It was good to see my guy and talk to my guy, man. I haven't talked to him in a while. As far as on stream, like we text every now and then. We both been busy. So, man, life is kicking our butts right now. Life is kicking our butts right now. But we go keep fighting, go keep boxing, keep throwing them hands with it. And keep it moving, man. We gonna keep growing. To your people on YouTube, man, we got a YouTube membership. So if you don't like paying the $6 on Twitch, I have different options on YouTube that's cheaper, and you get more perks outside of. You just don't get to see commercials. You ain't got to worry about that. You get more perks on YouTube. We're still doing the graphics card. We stuck on tier 2. We got the tier 2 pretty quickly, and once we got there, it just stopped. So we're stuck there. I'm working on something else that I'm paying for out, so maybe by the next stream I do, it'll be a different sound. It might look a little differently. We'll see. It depends on how everything sets up tonight when I get off stream, and I'm gonna get to that immediately because I've been waiting on this stuff to come through for a while. I don't have anything planned. I was supposed to do another music entertainment podcast with my boy Cleon Edwards. He's a drummer that toured the world with Erykah Badu, Jill Scott, Lauryn Hill, Big Time Rush, and Common, and etc. We were supposed to do that Thursday. He ended up getting called to New Jersey for a studio session. So I told him, make your money. I'm not going to ever tell you not to make your money. Shout out to the ones that came and watched the podcast Monday with
going up.
Hold on, got Liz and Risa.
Now my price is going up.
Cause you can't hear me while it's playing. So
now my price is going up.
Shout out to Liz. 16 months straight on Twitch, coming through. Liz is one of the guys that came through and helped for the graphics card. Oh, he said he been resub. It's just now showing. Oh, okay.
I had Max come through with a 20-month the other day.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So yeah, I appreciate everybody that come through consistently, man. Max come through the sports podcast with me and get the tables. So that's dope, man. But yeah, we're doing it. We steady growing. We haven't been streaming as much as we want to. We got life happens, man. Like people think life don't happen to streamers. Speaking of life happening to streamers, did you see what was going on with Amaze?
I thought he put a message up on Twitter, and he said that like he was being kind of vague about it, just like people were taking the game too seriously and harassing him, and was it sending him death threats and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't see all. I just caught the tail end after he already started deleting stuff. So I was like, I wonder if you saw what happened. Dynamite J, you come in 2 hours late talking about yo. Bro, we finna go. That's what we finna do.
Dynamite, this happens every time. Yeah. Oh my Lord.
Like he's getting worse than Rob now. Rob came in before you. But appreciate you, Dynamite, coming through as always, man. But the people on YouTube, once again, I was saying shout out to everybody that watched the Dope Content podcast with Justin and Benny from the Big Bang K-pop band and Blackpink band, and these guys have been all over. Y'all saw them sell out the Tokyo Dome on the videos that I posted. Like these guys played in front of crowds that you can only imagine to play in front of, man. So shout out to y'all for coming through, showing love on that. If I do another podcast or whenever I have it set up, the YouTube communities page is where you can keep up with what I have coming up. Because I will post something like today. I posted what I posted that we're back today. I posted that in the YouTube communities page. I posted that on Twitter as well, but I don't really care if you follow me on Twitter or not. the YouTube page. If you're on my YouTube, go to the YouTube communities page. I'm posting it there. I'm keeping you updated on the podcast, on the streams, and etc. So if you're not a member, join that second cousin, join the dope family or whatever. It's different tiers to it. There's different perks to each membership. That's all I'm gonna promote. Dopecontent.com and the YouTube page. That's what I'm trying to build up. So that's what I'm focusing on. Dark, you got anything to promote?
Nope. Just come to me throughout the week. I'm gonna try and start up the my new EFED JWA this week. So coming. Oh yeah, I got 2 now. So try and come and see that on Thursday along with MTDW. So be a doubleheader. So yeah, possibly that. But otherwise, just So I had a lot of stuff happen to me over October, so I didn't really get to go through Alan Wake like I had planned. But I am gonna beat it. So that's the game on my stream that I am going to get through at some point. So if I'm playing a game on stream, it's probably gonna be that, and also Call of Duty because that just came out. So
it
get to see me rage. So yeah,
yeah. So I'm actually off work tomorrow. I just remembered. For Halloween. Happy Halloween to everybody that celebrate Halloween, by the way. I meant to put that scary video I made last year of us on here, but I just posted on Twitter or something.
Oh, shoot.
I meant to do that. I forgot. Because tomorrow is Halloween. Shout out to everybody that do celebrate Halloween. If you got kiddos or if you're a kid yourself, you probably shouldn't be watching our stream if you're a kid. But I'm going to tell your parents if you're a kid watching our streams, because it does say 18 or older when you come to my page and you click on the video. But yeah, happy Halloween to those. And since I'm off tomorrow, I plan on bringing back the DKF. It's been so long since I streamed the DKF show. I know we got an AEW show. I already got the card. The card has been set. I just haven't streamed it. So we got to do an AEW show. We might do an AEW and a DKF show in the same stream just because we haven't done one in so long. And then I know we got a pay-per-view for the DKF side of it. So we might do all of that tomorrow, honestly, and Tuesday. I think I'm off work Tuesday as well. So yeah, we'll try to catch up with that. The random streams for Lizard that he asked for, we'll try to catch up with that as well, for helping out with the gift card goal that we're doing right now. And until then, I have nothing else. You got anything else, Dark?
I'm all set.
All right, we are out. Much love to y'all. Y'all have a good one. And we are off. Be safe. Have a good Halloween. Right. Be safe.
Peace.
Yoshihiro. Round 1.